Alright, Google just flipped the switch. AI mode is officially here, and if your business depends on organic traffic from Google, listen closely because this changes everything. If you hear any background noise, we're at the office. For years, we've built content, chased rankings, and optimized our websites around what we thought Google wanted. Now Google doesn't want to send traffic anymore. Google AI mode is changing, and as you can see, this article is from the 5th of March. I'm just now making this video because they have added a couple of new things. I think it's really interesting to share. Google wants to be the final destination. Instead of 10 search results, we're seeing just 3. I think if you've been in SEO for a longer time, you can notice that this used to be the Google search engine, and maybe you had some ads on top of it, and they slowly started to implement more things such as the Google shopping tab. As here you can see this side tab, you can see the frequently asked questions, and if you've invested money in getting your rankings up here, let's say for example for the best running shoes in 2025, that's not a problem. This is an opportunity, because when you for example search on zodiac signs, you get the AI overview, and here you'll get your answer directly. Instead of the 10 results you used to see, you're now just seeing 3 snippets, and most of the time this. So what is the need of pressing any of these extra tabs? There actually isn't. So this means even if you're ranking at the top, you might not get any visitors, no clicks, no leads, or even sales. The search engine Google once was is now just becoming a closed answer engine, just as our beloved ChatGPT. Still playing by the old SEO rulebook. You're playing a game that no longer exists, and there, even if your website shows up in the top 3 citations, users probably won't even click on this. There will be a lot of 0-click searches. Your listicles, your affiliate articles, your blog posts are quite actually invincible, because this actually, if I was genuinely searching for something about zodiac sign, this would actually just answer the. This is not just a shift in layout, this is a fundamental change in how search works. If you're a content creator, SEO agency, or online business, you must accept this. Google is no longer a search engine, it's an ecosystem that wants to keep your audience for itself, and they're not hiding it. This isn't an experiment, this is the new normal. The days of predictable SEO traffic from blog posts and optimized pages, they are gone. So what's the alternative? How do you still win when Google stops sending traffic? Here's the mindset shift. If you're still using SEO as a standalone source of traffic, you are selling a sinking ship. You are literally aboard on the Titanic, because it will sink. Google AI mode has exposed the truth, and ranking on Google is not the same as getting customers. Clients don't want rankings, they want results. Let's say for example you have your own e-commerce business, and your main source of traffic is for example getting shoes, running shoes, selling running shoes. Let's say for example Runner's World. This article probably gets them a lot of sales, but Runner's World are in luck because they actually sell the shoe. But let me find an article here. Gear Lab, they sell also a shoe. Runa, do they sell a shoe? No, they don't. So I think they are actually this, because this is their top of funnel. You need to think about this, the 5 stages of awareness. Eugene Schwartz is a very good mention. If you go into the channel, here it is, 7 hours full audiobook, and these articles like this they're targeting a solution aware audience, but Google is trying to capture the unaware, the problem aware, the solution aware, and even the product aware audiences. So Google is actually just taking up these whole parts up here, and they're only trying to make you this part right here. This is where the business will thrive. These businesses that adapt to AI will thrive and will get the sales. But this part right here, this is what you need to think about as a SEO. It's not about creating 1 blog article every week and alright, so we're aiming for 7 blog articles this week, and we're trying to make it with AI and just pumping out AI slop. Because if AI can do it in a couple of seconds, why wouldn't AI mode this that Google is literally implementing? Why wouldn't it replace your website? Your website, your business would literally be useless if your only use case is creating blogs. SEO isn't that, but it's now just one channel in a broader customer acquisition system. As a e-commerce business, because this channel is mainly about e-commerce, you need to think about the following thing. How can I create a system where SEO part is one part of the whole funnel? So let's say for example someone searches on best running shoes 2025, and then that person goes to YouTube and they type in best running shoes 2025. And let's say, for example, you have here another video of, because this is where they're lacking now. This is where this website Runner's World is lacking. They need to have a video that's up here with the best runner shoes. They need to have an ad that's up here with the best runner shoes. They need to have here a article with the best runner shoes. All the websites that aren't utilizing all the possible marketing strategies, they will literally drown, because SEO isn't the only viable way to gather the traffic that someone is looking for, to gather all these audiences that I've just mentioned here. The unaware, the problem-aware, solution-aware, and product-aware audiences, they are literally taken away by AI mode and by other businesses that are utilizing for these things. And let's say, for example, you have a YouTube video here on the, because Google is also implementing YouTube videos in the searches. It's also really prevalent that they are trying to add videos, and videos are also being able to be made with AI, but they aren't that thing yet, and a real person behind the screen will always win against AI. Think about it. If you're just ranking on Google but YouTube gets a click, you lose. If your competitor owns LinkedIn while you obsess over blog traffic, you lose. So how do you do it? It's simple. Start with one topic your perfect customer cares about. Let's say running shoes. Let's say the runner has shin splints or something in that way. How can you help them with shin splints? They will remember your brand. They will remember your visibility, because when they are ready to buy, you're already the one they trust. That's a new kind of SEO, brand search driven by omnipresence. This isn't just about gaming the algorithm with, oh, I need to add one internal link here, and oh, I need to spend money there. That isn't the new way of working with AI and getting customers to your real business. If you're a blog that's solely making listicles and selling articles, you're done. That's the hard truth, but you're done. We're entering an age where average content is infinite, and infinite is worthless. SEO fluff, it's noise, and Google is learning to ignore it. Let's be real. AI doesn't think, it doesn't feel, it doesn't take risks, it just recycles. Your edge is not speed, your edge is experience, insight, and original thinking. So let's say, for example, we go to AI here. ChatGPT, give me the 5 best running shoes of 2025. Let's see what it does. It will search on the internet. What wins today is depth, vulnerability, truth, nuance, the kind of content no language model can replicate because it hasn't lived it. Let me see if I have here the run tester. You see all these shoes right here. What will I do as a customer? Just get in the head of the customer. I'll copy this, I'll paste this in here. What will I find? Run today. But the article here is from Runner's World, so it's a different company, it's a different business. So what do I have here? You see, there's only one real website in here, and then let's count it in previous positions. So this is position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The previous position 2 is number 8 right now. So if you're just solely focusing on SEO content, you're in a sinking ship. You're literally in the Titanic. Every piece of content should have one of these goals: get customers, generate leads, build authority, earn backlinks, or get shared. Before you hit publish, ask yourself, can AI generate the exact thing in 10 seconds? So if I want to make an article about the top 5 running shoes of 2025, I can't go ahead and publish this and make this into an article. You can use and leverage AI. In this video right here, I've shown how you can rank number 1 in Google by leveraging AI and without publishing any AI slop. And every time invested money, time, and resources in the piece of content, the big content, the deep content, the impactful content. One great piece of content, it outperformed all the AI slop that I have generated. And yes, I have also generated AI slop, because publishing used to be about writing great articles and used to be about making impactful things, rewriting, doing research, and it took about an hour or 2 to write one really good blog. And then AI changed it to like a couple of minutes, and if it can be done in a couple of minutes, then everyone will recreate it. And one great piece of content can outperform 30 average ones every single time. Think about it. If you could throw 1,000 pebbles in the sea, it will be 1,000 pebbles here, and the 1,000 pebbles will be taken up by one big wave. This is the big wave. This is the metaphor of the big wave. And start building the conversion assets. The goal isn't to get seen. The goal is to get chosen. Real people, real results, real transformation. Because case study videos, for example, they convert because they are hard to fake. Let's say, for example, if I was Runner's World, but what if they made a case study video of someone running 5 kilometers or like 2 miles in these shoes, in this one, and they would make, I think, doing the real review of this, doing the real article that you've made and creating it in a real YouTube video, that will get the audience listening, and people will search for that. Google will take over these AI listicles, really. And every piece of content should answer this. Just make a bullet point out of this. Really remember this. If you put out a piece of content, it should answer the following 3 questions. It would: why now? Why you? Why this? And if you want to do with AI, I want to create a similar article that can't be replicated by AI, and I want it to answer these questions in the grand scheme of things. And when you generate this article, this why now, why you, why this, you need to have a YouTube video with it. You need to have a LinkedIn post with it. You need to have an Instagram post with it, a TikTok video. You need to have a Pinterest pin with it. You need to have the omnipresence of all the channels, so when people search on every channel, they will find you. And the most useful of all is building an audience. If you aren't using email marketing, if you aren't using email lists, if you haven't a simple Klaviyo setup on your website, you will be lost in the great ocean of all the people that are utilizing these things. And of course, your revenue won't be zero. You will be making a couple of sales, but it won't be like the time where you're making a lot of sales with low effort. The effort is increasing because the real results, these will win. And promote your content like it's a product launch. Use paid ads, email campaigns, social carousels, short form clips, partner shoutouts, and be relentless. Because even the most powerful message gets buried if you whisper it. This is how you win in the AI era. Create with purpose, distribute with force, track what matters. Content isn't just about visibility. It's about momentum. And in the right hands, it becomes unstoppable.